Throughout history, many military organizations have gained legendary status for their prowess in battle. From the Spartans and Roman legions to the Persian immortals and modern-day warriors like the Special Air Service, U.S. Navy SEALs, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army Rangers, and Special Forces, these elite groups have left their mark on history. Yet, there is one organization that stands out for its unique combination of political and financial power, surpassing entire kingdoms in wealth and enjoying total autonomy over its actions. Who were these enigmatic figures, known as the Knights Templar? How and when were they established? What deeds did they undertake to leave such a profound imprint on history? And ultimately, what led to their downfall? Hello, I'm Colin Heaton, a veteran of the United States Army and Marine Corps, former history professor and book author. Welcome to this episode of Forgotten History. The poor fellow soldiers of Christ and the Temple of Jerusalem, also known as the Knights Templar or simply Templars, began their journey as a protective force escorting European pilgrims to the Holy Land after the First Crusade. However, their responsibilities and influence expanded significantly over time. After the Christian forces, mobilized by Pope Urban II in 1095, succeeded in capturing Jerusalem from Muslim control in 1099, pilgrims from all over Western Europe began visiting the Holy Land. Many of these pilgrims faced attacks, robberies, and even death as they traversed through contested regions of Christian and Muslim territories. Recognizing the need for security, a French knight named Hugues de Payens, along with 8 relatives and acquaintances, established a military order known as the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ and the Temple of Solomon in 1118. This order, acknowledged the following year, consisted of warrior monks who took monastic vows, including vows of chastity, poverty, and devout study, living by a strict code of conduct. Under the leadership of de Payens, the Templars gained prominence, with King Baldwin II of Jerusalem granting them his former palace on the Temple Mount of Jerusalem, which became their headquarters. Papal recognition followed in 1129, with the Templars officially recognized as a religious order by Pope Honorius II at the Council of Troyes, making them the first such military order to be established. Led by appointed Grand Masters, assisted by high-ranking officials, the Templars attracted men from various backgrounds, including peasants and nobles, who were both religiously devout and adventurous. However, the selection process was rigorous, and recruits were expected to adhere to a strict code of conduct outlined in the Rule of the Templars. As their reputation as fierce fighters grew, the Templars became a dominant force during the Crusades, earning respect from both Christian and Muslim adversaries. They expanded their influence beyond military endeavors, establishing a prosperous network of banks across Europe, becoming a significant financial power. However, their growing wealth and political influence attracted criticism and jealousy from religious and secular authorities, ultimately leading to their downfall. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, facing financial difficulties, orchestrated the arrest of all Templars in France, accusing them of heresy and other crimes. Under brutal torture, many Templars confessed to false charges, leading to widespread persecution and the eventual dissolution of the order by Pope Clement V in 1312. Despite the lack of evidence supporting the accusations, the Templars were systematically dismantled, with their lands and assets seized by various European powers. The legacy of the Knights Templar continues to intrigue and captivate to this day, with rumors and legends surrounding their alleged possession of sacred relics like the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant. Regardless of the truth behind these claims, the Knights Templars' impact on European history remains undeniable, forever altering the social, political, and financial landscape of the continent. The Knights Templars' influence extended far beyond their military prowess. As guardians of pilgrimage routes to the Holy Land, they established a network of fortified castles and outposts, providing safe passage for travelers and maintaining Christian control in the region. Their strategic locations also served as centers of commerce and diplomacy, facilitating trade between East and West. One of the Templars' most enduring legacies was their innovative banking system. Recognizing the need for secure financial services during the Crusades, they developed a sophisticated network of lending houses, currency exchanges, and deposit facilities. Pilgrims could deposit their assets in Templar banks in their home countries and receive a letter of credit, allowing them to access funds upon reaching their destination in the Holy Land. This system revolutionized international finance and contributed to the Templars' immense wealth and influence. The Templars' financial acumen and political connections made them indispensable to European monarchs and nobles. Kings and princes relied on Templar loans to finance their wars and expand their territories, while wealthy merchants and landowners sought their investment expertise. However, the Templars' success bred resentment and suspicion among their rivals, who accused them of exploiting their privileged position for personal gain. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, facing mounting debts and seeking to assert his authority over the Templars, orchestrated a coordinated attack against the order. Under the guise of heresy and blasphemy, Philip ordered the arrest and interrogation of Templar leaders, extracting false confessions through torture and intimidation. Pope Clement V, under pressure from Philip and eager to consolidate papal power, reluctantly acquiesced to the suppression of the order. The Templars' downfall was swift and brutal. Thousands of knights and associates were arrested, tortured, and executed, their assets confiscated and their property seized. Despite their protests of innocence and calls for justice, the Templars were condemned by a biased tribunal and disbanded by papal decree. Their once mighty order was dissolved, and their legacy tarnished by accusations of heresy and corruption. Yet, the Templars' memory endured, fueling centuries of speculation and fascination. Rumors of hidden treasures, secret rituals, and clandestine societies perpetuated the myth of the Templars as guardians of ancient mysteries and keepers of forbidden knowledge. From Dan Brown's best-selling novels to Hollywood blockbusters, the Templars continue to capture the imagination of millions, their story a testament to the enduring power of legend and the allure of the unknown. As we reflect on the rise and fall of the Knights Templar, we are reminded of the complex interplay of faith, politics, and power in medieval Europe. Their story serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the fragility of institutions in the face of greed and corruption. And yet, amid the ruins of their order, the Templars' legacy endures, a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the eternal quest for truth.